days, 15 hours, 59 minutes, and 53 seconds and counting. So, with every second, we draw closer to March the 28th. The political parties are gradually picking up the campaign speed in the hope that they can win the hearts of the electorate. Good evening, and welcome to Nigeria 2015. I am Neota Egbe. These words, the modern economy is a male epic in which women have found a productive role, but women were not its author. They have been attributed to a female American novelist, Louisa May Alcott. From Cleopatra to Queen Victoria to Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, Queen Amina of Zaria, Margaret Ekpo of Calabar, Madame Tinubu of Lagos, Aung San Suu Kyi of China, and Mother Teresa. Through the centuries, the world has seen strong women bring the world to order. Is that the situation of things in the Nigerian political sphere? There is no political rally without a large number of women. Indeed, all the political parties have had their good share of the benefits of having women function in different capacities. So, why is it harder for women to engage in politics as active participants? Is the practice of democracy truly a partnership of equal opportunities between men and women? In contemporary Nigerian times, women have broken the jinx of tradition by doing things hitherto reserved for the men. They often mouth at affirmative action. Who does it help? Who does it hurt? Some have often asked, where are the women leaders that will stand out in the political sphere and not be hidden in the shadows of their male counterparts? Well, these are some of the things we're hoping we'll be getting answers to today on the show. But first of all, we'll link up with some of our correspondents like Gilbert Obekunye in Niger State. You'll get to see that picture. Oh, well, we'll bring you that as we go along. As I said, we'll link up with Gilbert Obekunye, who is in Niger State. Bukola Oriowo is in Oyo State. Emmanuel Ere is in Rivers State. And Yemi Kosoko in Plateau State. The four of them will bring us up to speed as to what is going on in their locations. Now, for you back at home, the web team has provided several platforms for you to air your views on the program. First, you can tweet at us using the hashtag Nigeria2015. You can also use the Twitter handle at Channels TV and at Neota Egbe. Now, staying with those on Twitter, March 8th is a deadline set for the collection of permanent voter cards. So today we ask those of you on Twitter to tell us if you have collected your PVC or not. You can tweet with the hashtag PVC collected if you have collected yours, or PVC not collected if you have not collected. Don't forget to use the hashtag Nigeria2015. And if you have comments or questions of more than 140 characters, do send us an email to Nigeria2015@channelstv.com. You can also send us pictures or videos of events around you concerning the elections. Use our Eyewitness platform. Now, just hold on a second. This is how you do it. You'll have to download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows devices. Swipe and follow the instructions just so that you see how to send your pictures or videos. Those that will be joining us for the show today, we have some of them on their way to the studio as we speak, like the former Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Salimatu Badru, who's on her way to join us. But in our Abuja studio, who'll be joining us almost immediately, is the APC Northwest Zonal Leader, Hajia Hassana. She's joining us from our studios in Abuja. Before we go to our guests, let's do a little bit of analysis about the population of Nigeria and how the women have fared in the scheme of things before we talk to our guests. Now, from 2003 till date, the record has not been broken of having more than 2 women as presidential aspirants. One of them that is well known is Sarah Jibrin. There are those who said she had only 1 vote in the last time she contested. But this is the total population of Nigeria based on the Nigerian Population Commission census of 2006, 140,431,790 people. That's the population of Nigeria as at 2006 from the Nigerian Population Commission. Of that population, in graphical form, the men are said to be 71,345,488, and the women 69,086,302. Look at the pie chart there, 51.2% to the male and 48.8% to the women. Again, the source, the Nigerian Population Commission. Seeing this figure here, we now come to the point to realize that the men are 2,259,180 more than the females. So that's a ratio of 1:1.05. In all of this, what does it have to say about the elections? In 2015 elections, only one woman is coming out in the presidential race, and that's the presidential candidate of the core party. All about 5 other parties are giving the vice presidential slots to the women. As we speak, in government today, 35% is what you find in the current administration of women representation, but the women are demanding for 50% representation in government. Is that possible? Should that be? One of the goals of the MDGs is to promote gender equality and empowerment for the women. Based on this goal, MGD goal, the INEC chairman was quoted as saying several times that INEC will strongly stand behind the women. These are the words, exactly the exact words. INEC will not condone exclusion of women. It's been credited to the INEC chairman, Professor Atahiru Jega. Again, he says the political parties' constitutions do not promote, protect, or encourage women's participation in the elections. Again, that's INEC chairman talking. And then he says, in the 2015 elections, nursing mothers, the elderly, will be given priority. Nursing mothers, the elderly. The Independent National Electoral Commission appears to be focused on one thing, to ensure that the women are encouraged as much as possible. And some political parties have also made it possible by ensuring that the tickets were given out free of charge to the female folk. But some of them say, even though the tickets were given out free of charge, there were not many women aspirants seeking to get this ticket. Is that the true picture? Tonight we'll get to find out why the trend is so. But first of all, let's hear what the PDP had to say about the use of the permanent voter cards and what the All Progressive Congress had to respond about the permanent voter cards and the reader.
The PDP is not against the card readers. The PDP believe that INEC should test it and it should be in perfect condition so that we don't run into problems. That's what we have done. We urge INEC to test them so that on that day, on the 28th, it will be ready in a perfect condition so that we don't have a problem of where in some areas it will be working and in some areas it will not be working. I mean, these are human feelings across not only PDP but across this country that since it's the first time we are going to adopt this technology, it should be in a perfect condition so that people will not have reason to complain. PDP is leading, PDP is solidly on the ground in 9,572 wards across this nation. I have to release these statistics to you to give you the reason why we are saying that this election, we will win this election comfortably against the propaganda of APC.
Well, that's the PDP, a member of the leadership of the People's Democratic Party. We're supposed to be hearing from the youth leader of the All Progressives Congress talking about why the card reader must be used for the 2015 elections.
The measure that Jega put in place will go a long way in making the process of our election a bit free and fair. And to all well-meaning Nigeria, it should be a welcome development. But as we can witness today, PDP had been the main opposition